How are we doing, everybody? So this is a very quick video today, and I am going to be considering the best set of VDE screwdrivers for electricians. So first up here we have the Weir slim finish ones. These are the ones obviously that you can tell I've used them most. The green label in there just identifies that they're mine amongst the people I work with, so ignore that. What I love about these is they can take a little bit of a beating. On the top there you can see that it clearly identifies, so when it is in your tool bag you can see at a glance which driver you're picking up. In your hand it feels quite comfortable, there's a little bit of give on it, not too much. But I'd say the main thing about this is the slimness of the shaft, shall we say. It can get into pretty much every space. I've never had an issue where it has got like a little lip, as you'll see on some of the other drivers that we've got. The ends are solid, tough, they last a long time, and when we're looking price-wise, you tend to be looking around the £25 mark. It is worth noting that when I say they can take a beating, not too much, or you'll end up looking like this poor chap. So next up are the Weir sets. As you can see, these are kind of been used a little bit. Again, on the top it does tell you the size of the sort of blade you'd be using. Slight difference on these, if I can get it to focus up here, you can see there is a lip around the edge. Now sometimes that can cause a bit of a problem versus some of the ones where it's just a slimmer shaft. The ends on these are laser etched, which is supposed to improve the grip as you're doing it. I'll be honest with you, I think it does. Whether it'll increase the length, the lifespan of the tool, I'm not 100% sure. Again, these are handy to have in the tool bag, kind of as a spare, as a go-to. Price for these is a little bit more expensive, normally around the £29 to £35 mark. But a cracking set, and they look good. The branding on Weir is always good, and you know it's quality that you can kind of rely on as well. Again, the feel in your hand is nice, solid, no sort of give in the handle on these ones. And last up we have the big boys, the expensive new ones from Fluke. They are expensive, coming in around about £119 I believe. Now the end is some sort of CVH Jean-Claude Van Damme metal, which I'll put in the description. I will say that I've used them a couple of times and the black colouring is coming off it. Now I'm hoping that isn't a sign that it's going to fail. The grip on these, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of give in these, very similar to a different brand you can buy on Amazon for about £19. These are Fluke branded, VDE. Again, on the top it does tell you what you're getting, but it doesn't actually take the size like some of the others, so you do need to have a sort of a good idea. In your hand they feel very nice. As I say, they've got like a bit of a cushiony grip to them on the larger ones that allows you to get a little bit more torque on them. The big downside to these is the price. The big upside to them is they look beautiful. Will I be using these on a daily basis? I very much doubt it. These will be my good drivers for when I'm on my own and all the lads on site can't nick them. So yeah. So that's just 3 different types of VDE driver that I have in my possession. Which ones would I recommend? Well, when you look at overall, you look at the price and you look at the quality. For me, it's got to be the Weir ones. The slim shaft on them makes it great for access. They're no good for prying, but Weir chisel drivers will sort that one out. So overall, if you had to ask me, I would say the Weir ones are the clear winners. The branding on them not as strong potentially as some of the others. So if you are here just for your sort of Instagram, then I guess that the Fluke ones are going to be your top dog. You'll have a couple of influencers on there to thank for that. I know I have. But overall, I would say the Weir are the clear winners. Weir are second in line. And unfortunately, the Fluke branding, yeah, it's very good. It's very nice. It's a new product. It's got Fluke prices. But would I buy these as an everyday set of drivers? I don't think so. And judging by the use I've had them so far, I would say that they're probably not going to last as long. Now, I may be wrong. Time will tell. Come back in a couple of months when I've had them. Or keep an eye out on the Instagram account. And I'm sure you'll see there. Now, there are obviously a lot of other different brands available. Coming in at cheaper, more expensive, and somewhere in between that. Let me know if there's any that you feel that I should sort of try and compare to these ones. Now, a lot of people asking me why have I got so many sets. The reason why I have so many sets of drivers is because there's generally 4 lads on site. My big bag is the one that comes out, the big Vito is the one that comes out, and everyone sort of dives in it, and there's nothing more frustrating than going for one of your drivers and it's not there. Having 3 sets, yes, some of them are likely to go missing, but the lads are very good at looking after it and putting it back in. So that's why I've got a couple of sets, and as I say, you'll notice the green tape around them, and that's actually just to identify the mine. They will go onto the Weir ones and the Fluke ones as they're relatively new. So yeah, that's my little review on it. If you've got any ideas, any suggestions, any thoughts, please let me know. This is a different type of video that I'm trying to do here. Obviously my voice, don't like listening to it myself. Hope it isn't too bad for you lot. Let me know in the comments, let me know on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, and let me know what you think.